Hello, everyone, and welcome back. My name is Tuxedo Ian. We are getting back into our playthrough of Book of Hours. This will be part number 27, I do believe. We are getting close to winter and our second year. We've got a lot more exploring done, and we have a couple lessons that we need to use. We did open up the Nectar desk so we can read Nectar books a lot more easily now. So, with that said, let's dive back in and see what we can get done today. Welcome back, Librarian. Alright, so let's see. So we have some rain today, so we can probably see what we can do with Grail here. We could get the Rose Haunted Hall opened. Or we could get a... let's see, 2, 4, 6... I think we're going to hire us a... Yes, we'll hire an orchard keeper today. Because we can use her to open up that other room over there. Alright. We have an orchard keeper. In Cornwall, it is quite possible to take a stride from the richest vegetation into the abomination of desolation. It has been said in mockery that Cornwall does not grow wood enough to make coffins for the people. So we can offer her the knife, which will get her to Nectar 4. Let's see. Can we get her to 11? I don't think we can quite get there yet, but we can at least get her to 9 and open up this root thronged descent here. And other things we can do. So let's see. We can't read Deep Mandaic yet. Can't read those yet. Don't have Ramsund yet. We could try reading A History of Inks there. We could try reading Journey to the Grove. I think what we'll do, we'll try History of Inks and see what we can do with that. Because we can use our Fet. It gets us 2. We can use Pearl and Tide, gets us to 9. Actually, so let's see, that would get us 10. So we need a memory. But we will do Book of the Centipede. And we'll also do another one down here since we have the desk available. We'll do Seventh Voice. Get those working. And then once we have those, we'll be able to plug one into our into reading the book. So we'll come over here. We need a drink with nectar. So we have plenty of dandelion wine here, and we also have some lambic brookland. So we'll do the lambic. We have a bottle of dandelion that we've started drinking from, so we'll continue with that. Could use our Pyrus to get her to 11, probably, to open up this area over here. But whether that might be a better use of our time, but we'll see. Too bad we can't give her the soaks for anything. Okay. So we'll give her this, which will get her to 6. Oh. Excuse me. Weather changing back and forth, driving my sinuses nuts over here, but let's see. Okay, so we may actually be able to get her to 11 without having to use the pairs. But we do have 2 bowls of them, so we'll consider that. Alright, we'll give her the rain, which will get her to 8. So that would be 9, 10 there. And 11 with our health. Yeah, we can get there without using the pairs. Okay, so our memories are ready. So let's see if we can read a history of inks today. So we're going to add the confounding parable, a fete, pearl and tide, and we are also going to add in the globe. So that gets us to 12, so we just need 2 more points. Now I could instead craft an enduring reflection, which would give us a little bit more in the memory section, but I think it's probably best that we go ahead. Well, that would take us a minute and a half. That would give us 1 more point of rose. It's not worth it. So we'll just use this and hope we can get there. Our rose is wandering. So let's see, are there any of these that we might be able to get close to? Serenity of the Blackwood, 12 moth. Well, that would be 2. 7. 8, 9, 10. So we can definitely get to 10 moth. 12 would need another memory. 14, 16. 16 is definitely beyond us. 8, we need Fusine for that. So we'll put this actually down here on our Fusine show. We don't have room. That one, 14. If we can read History of Inks, we'll definitely be able to get this one read, because we do have Eric Pan. So let's see, what else do we have? We have 2 memories, or 2 lessons for Anbarian Lapidary. We definitely want to apply those. We need Sky and Forge memories. It's level 2, so we need a Sky memory, which we can get from here. Solace gives us Sky. We can get a Forge memory from Lady Eva's Repose, because this gives us Winter and Forge. And that will get Anbarian Lapidary to level 3. Take advantage of the weather while it lasts. And we'll give her... So we need... Okay, so pickled mushrooms would be 2 more. But we can also do a marrow. Save ourselves. Offer something to eat. I can offer something to eat. Increase our aspects. It's also just friendly. So we've given her a memory. We've given her a beverage. We've given her food. And a tool. So we just need to give her our health, and that'll get her to 11. And we'll be able to open up that root cellar over there. And let's hope it gives us either a... If it gives us a soul fragment or a memory, we definitely will be able to finish reading this. Alright, sustenance has boosted their aspects. And I'm ready to lend my limbs. Heart, scale, and nectar. Come on. Okay, it's giving us soul, Awen, and art. Well, we definitely have a soul piece we can use, so we'll do that. And we have our memories that we can use for Anbarian Lapidary. So we'll throw that. And we need Sky or Forge, so we have a metal we'll use for that. And then we'll reload those. So that's 1. That's 2. And we need a 3rd Sky memory. We can use Singlefoot Songs. And come up to here. And use our other core. And that'll give us 3. So let's Pay attention to this and make sure we don't miss a prompt. We can just use our extra piece of FET there, and that'll give us the 14 we need to get to Rose a conclusion. Journey's End. We will work alongside each other. So we'll open up this collapsed cellar. The roof has fallen in. We'll need to dig it out. Fairly simple. So anything else that we might be able to do today? I don't think we'll be able to get anybody else to 7. So, History of Inks, a legendary grimoire of exotic ink-making lore. The cover and some of the pages, unfortunately, are stained and crusted with something more like mucus than ink. The encostum maricat is refined from the liquor named lethe in the presence of nectar aspect. The priestess of the knot have also learned to brew maricat in this wise, yet for the nature of their arts, their task may be easier. The history concludes with the admission that the encostum named Orpiment Exultant was once drawn from the veins of Forgelong. Thankfully, it seems, it can also be refined from iotic essence using the techniques in this book, or with transformations and the jewel science. Well, the jewel science, that would be Anbarian Lapidary, so that gives us our hint that we can make iotic essence into Orpiment using Anbarian Lapidary, so it's a good thing we're leveling that. With transformations, so we have transformations and liberations, so that would be another way we could make iotic essence into Orpiment. And Maricat with nectar is made with nectar and lethe, so there's our hints for 2 of the great inks. We have a Memory of Intuition and 2 lessons on Inks of Power. A new skill for us that has both scale and rose. So we'll mark... wrong book. Mark History of Inks with Memory Intuition. And pop it up on our red books shelf up here. And let's see, we have 3 seconds left on this. So Anbarian Lapidary is now that. So we will learn Inks of Power. Use the lesson to acquire a new skill. Yeah, we read those. Still need Fusine to read these books over here. Still need 2 more. There's still 2 more volumes of Locksmith's Dream hiding out somewhere. Alright, we have learned Inks of Power. We can use Memory Intuition and a FET. And another Inks of Power to level it to level 2. And after we're done with that, we can level Anbarian Lapidary up to level 4. We'll have 5 Sky and 4 Forge. We're working our way up the ladder slowly. Anything else we might be able to read here? Now, we definitely should be able to read a novel method for invocation and contrition, but we're going to need 2 more rose memories for that, and we still have a FET. So we can do Core. Back again, the Book of the Centipede. We can do... not that one. Chapped and the 7th Voice. And then once those are done, we can start reading a novel method for invocation and contrition. So we do know Eric Payan. So our room is now open. We have found the Earth Cellar. At the time of the Abbey, this was a shrine to St. Lucia the Eyeless. Since the heresies of the Intercalate, the Church of the Unconquered Sun considers her an aspect of the hour called Meniscate. But back then, she was just the patron saint of stained glass workers and eye doctors. The tree in Earl Bryan's field outside was traditionally hung with stained glass ornaments on St. Lucia's Day. Since the dissolution of the Abbey, though, it's mostly been vegetables in here. And we have found the mist-sunk meadow. There's grass beneath my feet and a mingle of wildflower scents, but above all the damp salt vapors of a thick sea fog. Somewhere in the fog, I think I hear a distant bell. Far away, as if it were beneath the sea. Perhaps this can be blown away, perhaps sung away, if I bring the right powers and the right assistance. So we need 11 rose, 11 sky, or 11 nectar to open up that area. And we know that this is a giant yew tree that has been over here, taunting us the whole time. So we found in the earth cellar we have a basket of vegetables, some onions, another basket of vegetables, and a basket of leeks. The mark of St. David's triumph, and very good in soup. Onions, the prima materia of cooking. This may be why the cosmos is shaped so like an onion. And basket of vegetables, gifts from the garden. Alright, so we will let these books read here, and then we can start reading that other book, that other rose book, and see what we can get done with it. Inks of Power is now level 2. Use our Fost for that, and the last Anbarian Lapidary, and another fruit plucked from Knowledge's tree. Improve this to level 4. So we have some time, so we'll use our Shapt here at the Sweet Bones and get us another 6 pence. We still have quite a bit of money, but a little more never hurts. Especially since the season changes over tomorrow and we can get Sky and Moon. So we might be able to use a fisherman to open up this heart-haunted room. Or maybe use him to open up the Squawkful Logia if we can get enough Sky together. Alright, Anbarian Lapidary is now level 4, so we have 5 Sky and 4... just as a thing. Let's see what we can make with that, if anything. So, we can make bitter black salts or an awakened feather. For a scholar level recipe, if I add liquid, but retain scholar level forge, the essences will take longer to cool and redden into something more potent. Oh, we already know that that's going to be iotic essence, so that will be helpful to us. And awakened feather. For a scholar level recipe, spark these energies in a liquid, curdling it into an alchemical essence. So if we can get to 10 sky with a liquid, we can get something out of it. We can get another alchemical essence. Most likely, I think that is going to probably be a xanthotic essence, but I might be wrong. And let's see. So we have another bottle of Armagnac d'Is here. Not something that we need right now. We have plenty of stuff up here. We have some wood. Can we do anything with that? We would need Sky aspect to do anything with it. Oh, I almost forgot. We do have that fife we crafted that we can use for reading Sky books. Do we have any Sky books that need reading? We have that one, but it's in Deep Mandaic. We have Book of the White Cat. 16, even with a 3-point Sky, is a little ways away. Because 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with a memory. Yeah, we're a little ways away from 16. We still need to... well, yes, yeah, 7. Definitely need a bit more work before we can get to that. Another level or 2 of Oronoscopy would help. Alright, so there's our 2 rose memories. So we'll come over here to the desk. Fet. Grab. Oh, that's right. Novel method for invocation and contrition. Ingenious and rather beautiful techniques for entreating the names of the hours, developed by Rory Morrow, who styled himself the Sage Knight. So we'll need to add Erica Payan. We will need Rose Power. So that's still Pearl and Tide is our best source for that. We can add a confounding parable. And we have the globe we can use, which gets us to 12. So this will take a minute, and it will tick over into the next day. So if it asks for a soul fragment or a memory, we should be good. So can we hold on to intuition? No, we cannot. So what we will do is we'll wait, and as soon as we see the message here... Yep, so we'll wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll grab the 7th voice. That will give us a memory once the day ticks over. Day is done, and so am I, but I've earned my pay. So we have 6 pence for us, and we'll throw a whist in there just to get another 6 pence from help with letters. Let's see what kind of assistance it's going to ask for this. All right, soul or a memory. And there's our souls, so we can use a fat fragment, and that is more than enough. We'll go ahead and click that over. So we didn't need we could have used the confounding parable, but we might as well just use the FET since we have it, and we have plenty of FET. Ooh, fog. Moon and knock. So yes, we have reached Journey's End with this book, so we'll go ahead and finish reading this and see what it has to say. The techniques rely on the unique qualities of the Arakapayan tongue. Morrow professes himself surprised that they serve better to entreat the names of the vagabond than the names of the lantern or winter hours. Morrow demonstrates that preliminal meter techniques can be used with sufficient rows to invoke the vagabond's names, transforming an enduring reflection into something wider of sky. Okay, so we know Enduring Reflection is a scholar craft, so Enduring Reflection plus 15 rows would get us something else. So we got a Confounding Parable and 2 preliminal meters. So we will mark this with Confounding Parable. And toss it up on our red shelf. Up here in the... We have the current affair, since it's winter now. I think that's probably a good point to stop, because we can pick up from here next time. We'll be dealing with the last bit of this affair, I think, or maybe start just a regular visitor, because I think this is finished now. We have our fog that we can use to try and get some knock or moon. Maybe we can get somebody to 11 moon here, or something going over here. Maybe the sealed cell, we can get to 12 knock. We could do 8 moon there. We could do... yeah. So we have some options we can use that fog for. Plus we also have this cyclone eclipse still to get rid of. So I think we're going to call it a video at that point. Thank you for joining me. If you've been enjoying what you're watching, please leave a like or a comment down below. If you want to see more of these, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.